Hi, my name is Bruce Wade and welcome to Tips, Tools and Techniques, our weekly vlog that we use to answer your questions about all things in business. Well, we received an interesting email that says, when do I employ my first staff member? Well, here's a question that we get a lot, and it's often related around when is the right time, what is the right person, when to get that and stuff. And it doesn't only apply to your first staff member, but it applies to every staff member that you employ. Now, we've been through a whole lot of staff members over the years, and I remember the very first person that I ever employed. It was this huge burden of emotion of investing my money into somebody else. But there's some rules that govern these, and to summarize them, I've got 6 points for you. The first 3 go like this, is that always employ people at the right time. The right time is when you need them the most. Don't employ people too early because there's not a financial investment in them that's going to repay. Don't employ them too late because then you're overburdened and you're going to find it hard to let go. The other one is employ at the right skill set. Now, it's interesting that if you've got a job for that person, make sure that you're employing at the right skill set, and make sure that you're employing the person with the skill set to do the job that needs to be done. Don't skimp on this. And then employ the right person, the person with the right competence, the right character, and make sure that they fit into the character of the business. You don't want to destroy the essence of your organization by bringing somebody else in to your organization that's going to mess with the internal mojo with that. Then there are 3 rules of don't. So first rule of don't employ is that don't do sympathy employment. Now, a lot of people fall into this category because we are seen in the community, in our church, in our sports organization, in our friend as this company, and you go there and you mention, oh, I'm looking for this type of person. And most times someone will come to you, I know somebody, or my sister, or my friend, or, we've got this person, or my wife just needs this opportunity. And they leverage off your emotions to get employment, to fulfill the person's need, not your need. It's sympathy employment, and it should never be done in your business. It destroys the character. You're putting almost a virus into your business because you're fulfilling somebody else's needs first before the needs of your company. So be very wary of that. I often say, I'm happy to look at the CV, but let's just take everybody on an equal platform. And often we end up saying no to those people, and it destroys that. Worst case is you take somebody on as a favor and you employ them and they don't work out, and you end up having to let them go, and that destroys your entire relationship with the person in the first place, and it leaves the person that you were trying to help worse off than they were in the beginning. So say no to sympathy employment. Also, say no to the people without the skill that you need. Now, here's a little secret. If this is your skill set, and most people, because we kind of control freaks, because we run our own businesses, we want to employ people within our own skill set so then we can manage them, and we want to micromanage them. And that's a huge error that a lot of people make. So if your first person you employ is normally kind of an admin or salesperson, they want to take up the burden of stuff that you don't want to do, but you employ them to make sure that you can control everything that they do, so you employ the skills that you already have, and you're just outsourcing a portion of what you do. But then you spend all the time micromanaging them, and you're not actually doing anything, and you're not gaining any financial plus out of that. So what you want to do is you want to look at your skill set, the skill set of your company, and you want to employ somebody with a bit of an overlap, but with skills that you don't currently have, because that makes your skill set in your company grow by the addition of their skills. So always employ people to do things that you can't, and to do them better than you. Therefore, you're growing that equity and skills base of your company. Make sense? And the last one is don't save money when you're employing people. Don't skimp on it. Now, it's about affordability and budget and cost to company and investment and all that. But rather employ a couple of interns and get an intern base who are feeding in that kind of low-level skill set. But if you're looking at someone to leverage a business, make sure that you can afford what you want. Don't try fill a $10,000 a month job with a $2,000 salary, because you're never ever going to get the right person. So make sure that you've got the right budget for the right person at the right time, and you should get this right. Okay. I've got a whole model that looks around, it's the 10 C's of employing staff, and we look at 10 different aspects of what to think about and what to consult on before you employ staff, whether it's your first staff or your 30th staff. It's worth looking at that. Let me know if you want to chat about that, and we can do a call and consult with you on that. My name is Bruce Wade. We'll chat to you next week with your next question.